10 years. It took me over 10 years to finally finish the main storyline of the base game for The Elder Scrolls Online. From my multiple attempts at playing and restarting the game since 2015, something has always ended up taking me away from the game, but this was finally the attempt to finish it all, and I had a blast. Ever since I first played Oblivion back in the day, I've had a connection to the Elder Scrolls series. And yes, I'm one of those people that always, inevitably, somehow ends up playing a stealth archer build, even if I intended for something else. And I know I'm not alone in that. You know who you are. But Elder Scrolls Online is a bit different. It's Elder Scrolls, but an MMO, quite aptly named Elder Scrolls Online. You aren't the only player in this world anymore, and while you can play most of the game by yourself, part of the experience is to play with friends and meet new people. Doing challenging content together is all part of the game, and I have done that plane meld event quite a few times in the past. But there's a difference between soloing that and having 20 people just absolutely sweep the enemies aside while you fight to try and get a hit on a single mob before they're all gone. But then there's dungeons, and even trials, and a whole PvP scene. There's so much that I can try, so much to look forward to, but my main focus here was to finish both the Aldmeri Dominion and Cold Harbor quest lines. While a faction quest line changes depending on which I join, I went with the Aldmeri Dominion for this character on their journey through the game. But until now, I had never beaten a single faction storyline, let alone the main quest line with Molag Bal himself. From everything I experienced in the first video, both storylines were actually exceeding my expectations. After playing a few different MMOs over the years, I came to know about the fetch quest trope, but ESO doesn't really do that very often. In fact, the way they wrote the various quests and side quests, the choices you make in them often informs and connects to other quest lines. I was astonished to see this level of connectivity and player agency in the game. So after getting both the Cold Harbor and the faction quest lines about halfway in the last video, I was eager to continue playing more, and I loved it. Again, this is just for the base game itself. I haven't yet touched any DLC or expansion content. I'll get to those later, but for now, it's time we hop into the loose, spoiler-filled section where I show you my character's journey through the game. Hi there, my name is MegaMadVlad, and this here is part 2 of my Journey and Experience series in ESO, a series where I experience every major release of an MMO in order of release and document my character's journey through it all. So, without further ado, this is The Elder Scrolls Online. For anyone that doesn't want spoilers, this is your last chance to click off the video. With that out of the way, let's hop right in. Last time we were here, the Khajiit Spellblade, Vladithar, left the Prophet on red and took down that traitorous Vice-Reeve Peladil on the high seas. But there was yet more to be done. I report back to the Queen in Marbrook about our success in putting Peladil 6 feet under, and then someone walks in to inform us that the newly raised Lich Lord, Naaman, is trying to corrupt Valenwood. Well, that doesn't sound like something we should allow to happen, so let's see about stopping that. Found a scout that says the leader of the Khajiit, Main Akuzri, is trapped in some tunnels by the legions of undead. Maybe they'll just let me walk by. Nope. Found the main, and he introduces us to a Bosmer named Indinir. Now the two of us will go to find out what Naaman's up to. What's Indinir's plan, you ask? Why, asking the dead themselves, of course. That makes total sense to me. Grabbed up 3 skulls, and I'm told the reason these Bosmer are trapped in them is because they violated the Green Pact. Doing so means they can never move on. Holy hell, that sounds like a terrible existence. Why would anyone violate the Green Pact when they have their proof right in front of us?
I shifted.
My family was slaughtered by the Wood Orcs, and I burned down their village, every last structure, every last tree for revenge. I should have rallied my people in a morning war and feasted on my enemies.
The shadow will consume all Tamriel and usher in a new age. An age where the dead will be redeemed and the living will suffer.
Oh, these people are terrible. Well, that explains it. But we are told that Naaman is trying to turn the forest into something called the Shadow Wood, and Indinir can apparently feel some shadow rifts that we need to close. Let's hop to it. After closing the 3rd rift, Naaman puts us in the Shadow Realm. I mean, the Shadow Wood. Yeah. Whoa. It seems to be a bit more dangerous here. Nothing I can't handle, of course. Find a servant of Naaman, take them down, and oh god, the light! Oh, we're out of the Shadow Wood now. Cool. Now, Indinir tasks us with stopping the spread of the Blight. We need some kind of heart from something called the Eldest. Take it down and, oh, we're back in the Shadowwood again. How often is this gonna happen exactly? I took down yet another servant of Naaman and escaped the Shadowwood once again. Oh, a glowy treasure chest. Don't mind if I do.
Why, you no good thieving guards!
Wait, this was yours? Look over there! Run away! So, after running my bounty out, by logging out for the day, I met back up with Engineer once again, and he gave me another task. I'm supposed to grab an item from this dead body and, wait a minute, there's no bow here.
You would steal that which has already been stolen.
Oh, come on! Engineer set me up. Well, now that I'm in the Shadow Realm again, I guess I need to get out of here. Now, how do I do that? Okay, I'll go west and follow this path. That's a bit of a drop. Well, let's just hit the water then. You guys didn't see that. I just found a shortcut. Alright, find Engineer again, close some shadow rifts, fight another servant of Naaman, and escape the Shadowwood yet again. This is happening a lot. We found out where Naaman is, someplace called Hectaheim. It's time to take the fight directly to him. And by directly to him, I mean Engineer and I have to hop into the Shadow Realm to cross a bridge. You don't see me. You don't see me. Mission accomplished. Oh god, not another puzzle to open up a door. Alright, get the 3 things, open the door, and there he is. The Lich Lord himself, the Shade of Naaman. It's just you and me now. And Engineer, I'll show you why floating is bad for your health. And he's done. Mission accomplished. Oh no, Engineer is dead. Engineer lives. That was fast. Now Engineer is the Silvenar? Wow, that's like a full circle moment. The Silvenar from the beginning of the game is long gone, as was his partner, the Green Lady. Now we have a new Silvenar, so naturally, he needs to be bonded with a new Green Lady. Lots of magic mumbo jumbo, of course. I get sent to Velen Harbor to make sure the Green Lady is safe for the marriage ceremony, and as it turns out, she's nowhere to be seen. Either she's really good at stealth, or she's just not here. Well, let's kick out this group of Drawblog orcs first. Beat them all up, and found the missing captain hiding underneath the dock. Really brave that one is. Oh hey, it's the Green Lady. She wants to go to Drabul, and she claims she'll beat me there. Oh, it's on! She beat me here. She wants to find out why the Drawblog attacked Velen Harbor, so she disappears, and I run in, sword swinging. I find the chieftain, and he refuses to talk. We'll find out another way then. I disguise myself as an orc and... Do I smell? And now to follow their shaman.
May this be the last time I light those accursed candles.
Light some candles, eh? Ah! Talking ghost wolf! This thing wants the Green Lady? Oh, I was followed by Roku, the girl from the chieftain hut. Apparently the Green Lady was captured anyway. Well, gotta go save her then. Show up in the arena, break a couple things, watch an orc soap opera, and then the Green Lady tells us she knows who the Hound really is. Wait, what do you mean this Silvenar is captured? I literally just left him with the rest of the Dominion. Alright, fine. I'll go save him. Run up, fight some people, save the Silvenar. There! Now can everyone just stop being captured for 5 minutes? Thank you.
My fear is that the Hound has trapped her.
Huh? What happened? Sorry, I blacked out there for a second. Oh, the Silvenar and Green Lady are together again. Now the Silvenar and the Green Lady are married and are going to be floating there for several days. You know, just floating there. Okay then, I'm just gonna hop out of here before something bad happens. Wait, what happened to all of you? Let me get this straight. The Mane himself went feral and attacked all of you? Well, can't say I saw that one coming. At least he wasn't captured. Since things are safe-ish for the Altmer and now for the Bosmer, I guess it's Khajiit up next. So, onward to Fort Grimwatch. What a very inviting name. I arrive and meet with Shazah. She tells me that the Mane attacked here and apparently had enough power to open the ground. If I didn't know any better, I think he was possessed or something. So he helped Shazza seal some corruption in the area, and then, whoa, the ghost of the first main showed up. And don't worry everyone, this is actually a ghost. He buffed me to get through some shadow fire or something, and whoa, that's a big hole in the ground there. Now that I'm through, I find Shazza's sister, Callie. We enter the temple, work our way through it, fight some local undead spirits, and interrupt a ritual. Ugh, my head. Alright, let's destroy this corrupted crystal now. Oh god, natural light! The day is saved, and now both Shazza and Callie are thinking I'm something called a moon hollowed or something. Sounds important. They tell me to go find a priest. Oh, great. Where am I gonna find one of those around here? Oh, there they are. Oh, you want me to pray at this altar? Alright, whatever. Hey, it's me again. Oh god, it's a ghost! No, wait. It's the first mate again. He calls me the Moon Hollowed. Guess I can check that off the list. And then tells me that the current main is not fit for that role anymore. Apparently both Shazza and Callie need my help to find out which one of them will be the new main. That sounds like a lot of work to me. I arrive at Arenthia, and I'm tasked with using my trademark disguise skills to infiltrate the local Colovians. Ah yes, a perfect disguise.
We have no wish to harm you, and look forward to the day where we are all equals.
What a weird ghost. Hey there. What do you want me to do with this Colovian fellow who followed me here?
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Time to take out this Lavinian. Is that the main? Well, he left without a fight, so I'll take you out instead. Oh, look, an event. Wait, that's it? That was like 3 enemies and no loot. What the hell? All right, where's the main at? I need to take out my frustrations on something. I found you. Take this and that, and now you're done. I knew he was possessed. The Dark Main, you say? Well, I doubt this is the last time we've seen the likes of him. So the next destination is the Temple of Ralka. I meet everyone there, and I have to help both the Lunar Champions, Shazza and Callie, through some trials, right after we drink something questionable. Let's go, Shazza! We fight a lot of things, and Shazza finds out what happened to her father. 1 down, 1 to go. Let's go, Callie. Same thing as last time, but instead it's Callie's mother we come across. Callie figures out her problems, and that's that. Alright, when do I pick the next main? Whoa, that looked magical. Wait, there's another challenge? Oh, we're hunting the Dark Main now. You know, that makes a lot of sense actually. Alright, we enter another temple, make our way through it, do a puzzle, and then we find him. The Dark Main himself, and he trapped the twins. Well, I guess it's a one-on-one fight now. And he's done. That was actually easier than I expected. The first main shows up and tells us that only one of the twins can be chosen to be the new main. Yeah, I knew that. And he tells us that the other must contain the Dark Main forever. Wait, what? That's one hell of a decision right here. I feel really on the spot now. Okay, deep breaths. All right, Callie, I want you to be the new main. Wait, where are you going?
This creature is now contained. Leave this place, sister.
So Shazza is going to be the next main. Okay, let's go. All right, we head to the next stop and hold up. You're not Shazza. Who are you? Well, anyway, I need to help Shazza on her final trial to become the new main. There sure are a lot of trials for this. I guess it's time to enter the temple. Whoa, this place is huge. So we light up some crystals, get high on the fumes, and a portal opens up. Naturally, we have to go through it. Whoa, this place is huge. Quick, follow that elf. We're back in Silvenar? Oh, I get it. This is a what-if scenario. All right, what's gonna happen next? The Silvenar became a werewolf? Well, that was certainly a dreary what-if story. All right, now that that's done, what happened? Quick, follow that elf! All right, so we need to save Roz and the Queen, but Roz needs no help. He is far too strong to... Roz, no! Urselmo! Oh, that was rather anticlimactic. yet another bleak vision. Alright, so is the Khajiit next? Quick! Follow that Callie! Alright, so now we're fighting a vision of Darkmane Callie. I see what's going on. Wait, another Tharn? Jeez, Abner isn't gonna want to hear his nephew is no longer with us. I'll just skip that when talking with him next. Yeah, First Mane, we get it. This is just a vision, and what do you mean that was the real Callie? Shazah is the new main. Job well done. And now the Aldmeri Dominion is complete again, with new leaders for the Bosmer and Khajiit. But I feel like I'm still missing something. I can feel it in my lack of a soul. Haha, yes. I forgot I don't have a soul. I guess I should get back to reclaiming that from Molag Bal. Going back to the Harborage, the Prophet just decided to use that orb I gave him in the last video to just talk with Abner Tharn. Apparently Tharn wants us to rescue him from Cold Harbor. If we do, he says he'll tell us where Sai Sahan is, the other companion. Alright, let's go, Lyris. Oh, Cold Harbor. It's been a while. Now where's that castle that Tharn's in? Cadwell! Oh, you know a way into the castle? Onward, my good friend. As we make our way to the castle, we fight quite a lot of nasty beasts, and Cadwell works his magic on the pipes. And with just a bit of elbow grease, we're in. Cadwell valiantly decides to make sure no baddies will appear behind us, so Lyris and I can focus on rescuing Tharn himself. We'll see you soon, Cadwell. After fighting our way through a bit of the castle, we find another projection of Tharn, who tells us the door leading to him activated a trap, walk through it, and return to ash. Yeah, that sounds pretty dangerous. Sorry, Tharn, I guess you really are trapped here forever. Oh, you have a plan? Make a flesh atronach to do the deed themselves? How tough could it be?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it.
Okay, I'll admit, that was a good one. Alright, so we walk through, grab the ingredients, and then meet up with Tharn's projection. Let's do this! Aw, he's so cute. I'm gonna name you Jimmy.
You're not far now.
Jimmy, no! It feels like it was only yesterday when I made him. I'll never forgive Manamarco for this. We finally found Abner Tharn himself. Oh, Manamarco wants the Amulet of Kings to use on Molag Bal?
Now, Tharn. No telling my secrets. Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly.
Hey, I need that man. Let's fight. And naturally, the heroes are the victor. That's a cool Dragon Ball beam struggle. Here, let me help you. Oh! Ah, my head.
You must be the ugliest princess ever rescued from a tower, Tharn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
The dialogue writing in this game is really well done. Cadwell! Always precisely when we need you. Come with us, Cadwell.
Onward!
Ah! And now we escape Cold Harbor yet again. For a prison world, it's not that good at keeping people there. But now we've rescued Tharn and...
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location.
And he doesn't actually know where Sai Sahan is. Whoa, that's a good wallop. Oh, you better find Sai Sahan for us now. The Prophet is Varen Aquilarius himself? I'm so shocked. Well, now that Tharn is saved, I'm guessing that as soon as I leave this cave, you're gonna pop up right in front of me and...
You! Tharn wants to speak to you!
An imp? Well, that's different than what I expected. Alright then. To the Mages Guild!
Oh there, Adept!
Not now, Shalador! Oh, Tharn. You look different. Did you get a haircut? So Tharn knows a place where we can find out where Sai was taken. So off we go. Abner Tharn and I walk into the place known as Wormroot Depths, fight off some enemies, see some recorded projections of Sai Sahan and Manamarco, and then we have our answer. Sai is in the Halls of Torment. Considering how much bloodshed happens in Tamriel on a daily basis, this might be a vacation spot. Only one way to find out. I'm heading back to the Harborage. Is floating in place a feature? Oh, I have to decide whether to take Lyris and Tharn with me. Well, since Lyris is a good friend of Sai's, I naturally went with Tharn. Let's go, best buddy. Yep, definitely a vacation.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Wow, Manamarco is loud. I can hear him from here.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Oh no, not like this. I'll tell you anything. Just make it stop. Oh, we found Sai. Don't worry, we'll get you out of there in a sec. Kill it with fire! Finally got Sai Sahan, and we head back to the harborage. Another victory for us. Molag Bal really can't win, can he? Now that Sai is safe, we're gonna immediately throw him into combat in the Valley of Blades. He says the key to getting the Amulet of Kings is there. He tells us the Valley of Blades is a training ground from a friend of his. Is the place supposed to be on fire? We found his friend Kasura. All right, let's... Giant flying monster thing! Jeez, this thing has a lot of health. Like, a lot of it. Now that that's out of the way, let's go find that key before Manamarco does. We enter the ancestral crypt, Sai gives us the tour, and then we find the key and a sword. Hey, wait a minute. That's not the sword I just saw there. No matter. Now that you have a sword, can you help us fight these things? Victory achieved. I'll just head back to Varen now. So the key is actually a ring. And now that we have it, it's time to head to Sancrator, the place the Amulet of Kings is hidden away at. Oh yeah, this place is definitely a crypt. Oh look, Manamarco is here. So now we just need to get the amulet before him. Oh, I can't wait to take him down. Run through the crypt, fight a lot of monsters, do a couple puzzles, open up the vault door with the ring, and finally, we find Manamarco himself. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. With a good deal of effort, we're finally victorious. Oh, great. He's controlling his own spirit now.
Now witness my true power. Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood.
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of brutality and domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
Ha! Take that, Manamarco. That was for Jimmy. We now have the Amulet of Kings. All that's left is to take the fight to Molag Bal himself so I can get my soul back. So, after 2 seconds outside the harborage, I get called back because they want to tell me something. But first, here's Cadwell juggling fish. He's so talented. So, they made me the new 5th member of the Companions. And apparently, in order to fight Molag Bal, one of them needs to perish. Something about using that as the way to power the amulet to fight back. Alright, so 5 people can't just take the fight to Molag Bal. We need an army to make a path directly to him. But where are we going to get an army from? Let me ask Roz. A mage named Vanis wants us to bring the Alliance leaders together? Oh, I'm sure this'll go well. So I meet with Vanis, we teleport to invite the other 2 Alliance leaders, and then we all meet up on an island. The leaders talk, they hate each other, and none of them want to send their troops to Cold Harbor. But what about the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild? Don't worry, Vanis, I'll talk to them. They'll think about it, but how long is that going to take?
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Oh, that's very convenient timing. Thank you, Molag Bal. Time to help all 3 leaders. Now that that's finished, all 3 leaders agree to sending the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. Alright, let's all go to Cold Harbor. Whoa, this place looks exactly like when I was last here. Cadwell! There's a safe city here? I meet with someone called the Groundskeeper, and they give me a tour of the city. Wait a minute, she's jogging faster than my walk, and slower than my run. Oh no! Oh, thank God that's over with. Now I have to find Vanis, and apparently an old Aliad king. Let's go get Vanis first. Is that a projection of Vanis? Oh, it's a recording.
I imagine I've already destroyed the Great Shackle, and even now we're celebrating our victory over the Lord of Brutality. Yes, I'm sure that's what has happened.
Oh, yeah. Not like we literally just got here or anything. Oh wow, they trapped Vanis? He split himself into 3 parts? Okay. I'm just gonna take you with me. Grab up the second one, and then the third one. Ah, there's the body now. Looks like he was trying to get rid of something called the Great Shackle, the strongest of all anchors from Cold Harbor. Destroying it will apparently save Tamriel. All right, let's get to work. Hey, what does this button do?
No! What have you done? Oh, wait! You reversed the energy flow. Good work!
exactly as intended. Finished messing with those Magicka conduits, and now we arrive at the Cadwell! Oh, sorry. We arrive at the mooring, where the Great Shackle is. While Vanus works on destroying it, we have to defend him. It's a good thing the enemies all come after us instead of him, huh? Yeah! Vanus did it! Tamriel is saved!
Jolly good, and as soon as you deal with the planar vortex, everything will be right as rain.
What? Explain yourself, man.
Well, apparently our work isn't finished. But with Vanus saved, we're getting there. Up next is the Ayleid King. I need some sort of Light of Meridia in order to save him. Huh? What's this rock thing? Oh, it's one of the Lights of Meridia. Well, I guess I could just head over to the Ayleid King now, right? Wrong. The walls are too big, and now I need to decide to help either a Bosmer that lives here and their family hates us, or help out their sworn enemy, Serpent Lady thing. Decisions. So I helped out the Serpent Lady. She got me inside. I did an excruciating light puzzle. Come on, turn already! And I saved the Ayleid King, otherwise known as Dinar.
My calculations suggested that you had a slightly better chance to fail rather than to succeed.
Glad I could help. All right, I'm over at the Fighters Guild? Why are there two of you?
I have barely
Ah! So I introduced King Dinar to the Fighters Guild.
You have no authority over us.
Do you challenge me, then? Do you want me to kill you to prove my combat prowess to your companions?
I'm sure they'll be fast friends. All right, now that we have both Vanus and King Dinar, it's time to get the ball rolling. Let's take the fight to Molag Bal himself, starting with a council meeting. King Dinar talks to everyone. He says a lot of stuff, very important stuff, I'm sure. But let's get to the action. It's time to take the fight to Molag Bal himself. We head north of the Hollow City, but we need to cross a chasm in front of us. We do so by beating the enemies, destroying some focus stones, and suddenly we can teleport forward. After going through the portal, we rush forth and close two portals that the enemies keep pouring out of.
Let me show you how to close a Daedric portal. One Daedric portal closed, as promised.
You know, I really like Darien. We next reach a gatehouse. Cadwell enters with us, and we take down Molag Grunda. No idea if she's related to Molag Bal or not. Turns out, this rush toward the planar vortex is going really well. So we do a lot of different things, from fighting a lot of Daedra, to making more allies, but eventually, we reach the planar vortex itself and... Is that the groundskeeper? We finally enter the planar vortex and... Wait a minute, this is like Nirn. Why is there an anchor in here? I'm so confused. Oh my god, she went Super Saiyan! Talk to Meridia? You're Meridia! Shortly after our conversation, my allies all enter as well, and then we start pushing forward to destroy the planar vortex itself, all while a side performance between Molag Bal and Meridia happens in the background. I should have brought popcorn. Alright, Molag Bal, it's just you and me, and Meridia, and Darien, and King Dinar, and keep holding up that shield, Meridia! Alright, the crystal is powered up. It's time to blow everything up. Wait, we're back in the council room. Oh, we won? I knew that. Oh, King Dinar is passing. Thank you, sir. It was an honor. But alas, the fight is not over yet. You see, I still don't have my soul. This is becoming a lot more of a hassle than it's worth. The prophet projects in front of me again to tell me the time is now. We take the fight to Molag Bal. Kinda surprised that's not what just happened. Well, time to head back to the harborage. I meet up with everyone, and then we head back into Cold Harbor one final time. Naturally, he's got a ton of Daedra near him as well. We fight them off and take about a half hour to take down Balefire, the health sponge of doom and terror. And then we find Mannimarco. Oh, so now I have to choose who sacrifices themselves. All right, this will be a very difficult decision to make. I don't know how I'll be able to do this. To be forced to make this decision feels like torture. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right, Farron, you're up. Let's do this. Whoa! Nobody told me I was gonna get some stylish armor. All right, now what'll I do? Holy crap! I can do that now? That's awesome! All right, Molag Bal, it's just you and... Hey, what are you doing?
You are less than nothing.
Is that it? Oh, thank God. I was hoping there was an actual fight. And then there was fighting. And fighting. And fighting. And then the fighting continued. I would summon my clan fear, only for them to die in a single hit sometimes. And yet, even more fighting. Holy hell, he has so much HP. The real torture for Molag Bal is the sheer amount of time it takes to beat him. But in the end, I was victorious. And with an awesome killing animation to boot. Where am I now? Is that my... Oh, it is! Meridia and Molag Bal have a happy heart-to-heart, and then we appear back at the Harborage with Sai Sahan, Lyris, and Cadwell. Apparently Abner Tharn took the Amulet of Kings. Oh well, I have my soul back, and that's all that matters. Now I can adventure forth and see what else is out there. And there you have it, the ending of Vladithar's journey through the base game storylines. He's only done the Eldmeri Dominion questline, and while I can do the other two by talking to Cadwell, that's where we're going to end this for now. This isn't the end of my Journey and Experience series for ESO. Oh, far from it. I plan to do the DLC, as well as the expansions, or chapters as they're called in ESO, in order of release. Those will be up next in this series. As for my thoughts on the base game, both the Eldmeri Dominion and Cold Harbor questlines really outdid my expectations. From the character writing, to the character dialogue, to even the various events that happen in the stories. It was all really well done, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's up next, starting with the DLC leading into the Morrowind expansion. There's still plenty of quests that I didn't end up doing in this, as I felt they would really bloat the video length, not to mention the PvP that the game has to offer, and the many, many dungeons. I'm sure there's a lot more out there that came with the base game, but this is it for now. There's so much more on the horizon, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you'll all join me on this journey through ESO as I continue on. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Adios.